I'm Megan.
And I'm Kira, and we're the voices behind Two People, One Question.
Our question today is, who are we?
And today we'll be doing a bit of a mini-series from a website called IDR Labs, which has a bunch of quizzes and personality tests, and we're going to be doing a couple for you today.
Yeah, and as you can see, we have a screen recorder on today, so you can actually see what we're doing on the screen. But if you don't want to watch us and what we're doing, we'll always read out the questions, even when we're doing the test again for each other.
And the screen recorder that I use on my computer has a 15-minute limit on what you can record. So if there is a cut in the middle, you'll know what happened. We just reached the limit and needed to stitch together a few different clips.
So we're going to be doing 3 different tests today, if we can. We may not be able to fit it all in with our time period. But the first thing we're doing is the Dark Triad test. So Dark Triad is personality inventory that explores the socially undesirable traits as narcissism, that word, Machiavellism, alienism, and psychopathy. So I'll be doing the first test, and then we'll be moving on to Kira. So we'll be each doing the test. So you'll see it.
Yeah. We sort of got the idea to do this test from one of our previous videos, which is what is the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath?
Yes, that is.
Yes.
This test is longer than I thought, so we might not have much time to do other ones, but
we'll see what we can do.
Okay, question 1 out of 36. I fantasize about extraordinary prestige or status. So, like, being high up above everyone else, I guess.
Yeah. Megan's answering the first time, just yeah.
Yeah.
I think we already said that.
Not that much, really.
Alright.
I have good relationships with my family. I'd say that's in the middle. I do what I want and do not feel particularly obliged by anyone. Yeah, I'd say I agree with that. I use lies to get my way.
Again?
I don't use them to get my way, so no. I mislead people so as to look better in their eyes. That is worded very poorly. No, not really. I keep track of sensitive information that can be used to hurt people at a later time. A bit, if I'm to be honest. I am cynical. What does cynical mean again?
I don't know.
Let's have a quick Google break. So after our quick little break to look up what this means, it's
a break for us, but not a break for you.
Not a break for you, but apparently it's believing that people are motivated purely by self-interest, distrustful of humans in sincerity or integrity. So I don't get much from it, but I say I'd agree.
Cool. I
manipulate others to get my way. No. I'm egocentric. Remind me what that is. Egocentric. Yes. Others should pay special attention to me. I do not agree with that at all. We are all equal. I want others to admire me. Yeah, I want others to admire me.
Sorry if you guys hear a bit of sipping in the background. I have tea.
We both have tea.
Not that kind of tea, but like British tea.
We've got the drink tea.
Yes, and I'm bad at drinking quietly.
I get moods where I act on a whim, thinking little of the consequences or risk. I do that quite a bit, yeah.
You do? Yes, you do.
I feel that I am more special than others. No, I don't really. I am better than others. No, not at all.
No.
I avoid direct conflict with people who may be useful to me in the future. Yeah. I'd say so. I mean, I try to avoid conflict altogether, but definitely if they could be useful to me in the future, I guess. Most people are lazy and don't work hard unless they have to. I very much agree with that. Everyone's lazy. All people are deserving of base respect, definitely. I get frustrated easily, quite easily.
Megan?
Yes?
I'm giving her the look right now, Megan.
Okay, maybe very easily.
If it's by me, then very easily. Anyone else, meh.
I've often been called callous or insensitive. I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
You've been called it. Doesn't mean you are, but you've been called it.
I've been called it, yeah. We'll go agree, very much agree. I have grandiose tendencies.
What's that mean?
I don't know what that means. Let's pause again. Grandiose, impressive and imposing in appearance or style, especially pretentiously so. I think that's mainly where you think you look very good.
Yeah.
I don't really. No, I have my days, but no. I'm not as upset as others when someone dies. I mean, a bit, yeah. If I'm to be honest, then a bit. I have a grand sense of self-importance. No, not really. I look down on people who unwisely share their secrets. I don't share my secrets often, but that doesn't mean that I look down on people who do. So I'm going to say in the middle for that one. I easily lose my temper. I don't easily lose my temper at people, but I can get frustrated very easily. I exploit others towards my own ends. No. It took me a second to process what that was. Caring about the morality of your actions is for losers.
Losers.
No! You need to think of what other people think. No! You need to think of how that will affect other people, not just your image, as I was going to say. I expect special favours from others. No, I don't. Kiri, you're not talking too much, are you?
I don't really have anything to say. When it's my turn, Megan won't talk, and then I'll just talk a lot.
Being ethical is more important than getting ahead in the world. Yeah. I dominate social situations. I am terrible at social situations. I can't read social cues or anything.
Yeah.
I despise people who can't control their emotions. I don't despise them.
Despise is a strong word.
Despise is a very strong word, but it kind of annoys me because I'm one who very much tries to keep their emotions in check.
Yep.
And at least to the point where it gets to the point where I can no longer keep my emotions in check.
That's the difference between me and Megan. We're like a yin and yang. I let out all my emotions in little spurts. Megan keeps it and then explodes.
It explodes very, very.
So I appear as more emotional, but we're actually the same.
Yeah, I think most people are the same when it comes to emotions and stuff.
It's just how you deal with it.
It's just how you present it.
Mhm.
I can enjoy on picking on losers. No.
I like how the word losers has been used multiple times during this test.
I've never been in trouble with the law. I have not been in trouble with the law ever. I don't think so. No, I haven't. I use insincere flattery to get my way. A bit? Not necessarily to get my way, but I do use it a bit.
Oh.
I am especially motivated towards making friends with famous people. No.
It's like Slughorn. For all you Harry Potter nerds out there, I hope you got that.
I deserve to have great recognition, acknowledgement, and success come my way. I don't deserve it. I need to work hard for that, so I very much disagree. And final question. I often lack remorse. Do I? I think yeah. Finish.
Woo.
Okay, and oh wow.
Okay.
Let's see. So you is the black stuff here. So when it comes to narcissism,
Oh wow.
let's move on to that bit in a second for those who are just listening. When it comes to narcissism, I'm 25% compared to other people who are at least double me. So no, not double me. Around 40%.
Yeah.
Machiavellianism, that word, which I'm gonna guess is like mischievous ways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's 48% compared to around 30%.
Yeah.
Psychopathy, moving on to that, I'm at a 67% compared to a 25% in the average person, which is
It's quite a lot.
Quite a lot, and my average altogether is 47% compared to around 30%.
So that makes you 13.83% darker than the average person.
I suppose so. Let's see. Now we're gonna have have Kira take the test.
Yep.
Which I just realised I forgot to duplicate each tab, so I'm gonna do that now.
Okay, so it's my turn to do the test now. Okay, so question 1. I have still can't pronounce this word even from Megan.
Grandiose, I think that's how you say it.
Grandiose tendencies. So we had to look that up during Megan's test, and I think I'm gonna a little bit agree with that.
Ooh.
All right. I want others to admire me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to be admired. I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm just gonna be justifying all my answers this whole thing. I am not upset as others when someone dies. Disagree. I'm very emotional and get upset easily.
Which isn't exactly like me.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna have contributed a lot to my psychopathy rating.
Yeah. Alright, I'm especially motivated toward making friends with famous people. I don't think so. Not really, I don't care about the status of my friends. I am better than others. I'm not better than others. I think everyone is better than someone else in each way, but I'm not overall better. So I'm going to say disagree, but I'm not going to go all the way.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna add a quick note. If you've noticed that the direction of our voices have changed, it's because we've just switched over seats, so
Yeah.
Kira could see the screen properly.
Yeah, because the mic is sort of in the way. Whoever is in Megan's current seat. Okay, question 6. I often lack remorse. No, I don't think so. I manipulate others to get my way. I think I might have to do a bit of an agree on that.
You've had manipulative tendencies.
I do have manipulative tendencies, so I'm gonna have to do a little agree. I'm egocentric. A little bit.
Oh no!
For those of you guys just listening, I just accidentally highlighted the entire website. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a little agree. Most people are lazy and don't work hard unless they have to. I think I'm gonna agree with that. I've often been called callous or insensitive. No, I'm very emotional. And
yeah. She's very emotional, unlike me.
That's the thing, we're like a yin and yang.
You've already said that before, but we
before.
balance each other out very much.
Yeah. I feel that I am more special than others. No, I think everyone's special in their own way. I don't think anyone's more special than anybody else. I'm going to go for disagree. I deserve to have great recognition, acknowledgement, and success come my way. The word deserve here is a little bit interesting, because I think I'm going to go for agree, but that's only because, I'm going to go for a little agree, but it's justified. The word deserve makes it sound like you should have it without anything, which is not what I think. I'm trying to justify myself.
You think you've worked hard to get where you are?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I've worked hard and done stuff. There we go. See, I get frustrated easily. Yeah, that's a full agree. I keep track of sensitive information that could be used to hurt people at a later time. No, I don't think so. I'm going to go for half disagree.
I've never really heard you, keep information on me for times you've had arguments.
Our arguments are more like bickering, though.
Yeah, but you'd still use them when you get frustrated.
I dominate social situations. I guess so. I'm going to go for a little agree there.
A little agree.
A little agree. Yeah. I have good relations with my family. That's kind of a broad term. I think I'm going to leave that one in the middle. But I think overall, yeah, mixed. I despise people who can't control their emotions. No, because I can't control my emotions. I exploit others towards my own end. I don't think so. I'm going for half disagree. I have grand sense of self-importance. I mean, not grand, but a little bit. Oh, and the narcissism one, mine's going to be right up there.
Let's see how they compare to each other.
Caring about the morality of your actions is for losers. No, everyone should care about what effects their actions have. I am cynical.
Forgot what it means.
Again!
What does it mean again? Remind me, Kira.
Oh, yeah.
For everyone at home. Just
It
a second,
means-
guys. We are gonna look it up again.
It means believing that people are motivated purely by self-interest, distrustful or of human sincerity or integrity. I'm gonna go with a little bit agree. Okay guys, sorry if you had a little bit of weirdness there. We had to finish a file and then move on to another one, but hopefully it's seamless.
The only thing that
Fingers
might
crossed.
be different is the ad playing underneath the question, but that won't matter too much.
Yep. Okay. I get moods where I act on a whim and think little of the consequences or risks.
Yes. Just a bit, yes.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go... Thing is, it says I get moods because most of the time I really overthink things, but sometimes I'll just be like, I'm just going to do whatever I want and I don't care what happens.
Exactly, yeah.
I've never been in trouble with the law. Yep, fully agree.
Did I go disagree with that? I might have gone the opposite way by accident. Oh, I think I went the opposite way by accident.
All people are deserving of basic respect. Yep, agree. Everyone deserves basic respect, no matter what you've done or no matter what happened. Others should pay special attention to me.
Like
Not special attention, but I would like attention.
But should they pay attention to you? Like, is there a solid reason that you should be paid attention to?
I'm special, Megan. I'm gonna leave this one in the middle. Being ethical is more important than getting ahead in the world. Yep, I fully agree with that.
You're not going to get too far if you're not ethical.
Yeah, that's the thing. People just hate you. I use insincere flattery to get my way. I'm gonna go for a little agree.
Just like me.
Just a little agree. Because it's not always, like, to get my way. It's not always, like, insincere. But I could use flattery to get my way. Or not to get my way, just to get, like, close with someone. I don't know. Anyways, right. I do what I want and I do not feel particularly obliged to anyone. I think I'm gonna go for disagree.
Ooh.
Because I don't.
Okay, yeah, that's a good reason then.
Yeah, I don't do what I want, and then I do feel kind of obliged to people, but then it depends what mood I'm in, so I'm going to go for a little disagree. I can enjoy picking on losers. The word losers in this is kind of confusing me.
I don't think losers, because that's like people who you believe are beneath you, not like people who... Like people who you think are lower than you.
Slightly.
Slightly?
Okay, yes. I have been one to blurt out a sarcastic comment at many occasions. I look down on people who unwisely share their secrets. No, because
you get very annoyed at me when I don't share my secrets.
Yeah, that's the thing. I like knowing things. Why would I look down on people? I mislead people so as to look better in their eyes.
Do you mislead me, Kira?
I don't mislead you. I don't believe I mislead people. Depends on what your definition of mislead is.
Not on the right path.
I think I'm going to go for a little baby agree, but it's not really misleading, like lying or anything.
I'm worried now.
I haven't been misleading you, Megan, I promise.
Okay, good.
I expect special favours from others. No. I fantasize about extraordinary prestige or status. I guess a little bit. I use lies to get my way. Nope. Don't lie. What are you laughing?
Nothing.
I don't lie. I don't think I've lied in a very long time. I avoid direct conflict with people who may be useful to me in the future. I just kind of avoid direct conflict in general. No, I don't.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
Depends what mood I'm in, but I don't. Not to who will be useful to me. I'm gonna go for disagree. I easily lose my temper.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the last question. Oh god.
Yes.
Fully agree on the last question. Alright, finish. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. As it's the same as with Megan's, the black is me and the sort of grey colour is the average for those watching. For narcissism, I'm at a 54%, with the average being sort of around a 40%. So I'm above on that. I'm at 33% on...
mischievousness.
Yeah, that word. Which is exactly the same as the population average. So, I'm on 46% on
psychopathy.
I just lost my word. Psychopathy, with the rest of the population being about 25%. And my average is 44%, with the population being at about 33%.
Okay. So
wait, I want to read this bit at the bottom. This makes you 10.83% darker than the average person.
My one was pretty sure it was 14.
It was 13.
13.
0.83. So we're both 0.83.
Okay, well, we're not going to be able to do any other tests today because these were a lot longer than we thought they'd be.
Yeah, we thought they were going to be like 10 questions long, and they were not. They were 36.
But we can explain some of the traits a bit. We're going to have to summarize them a bit, but...
Yeah.
Do you want to read the narcissism one?
Narcissism?
Narcissism.
Wow, I just lost my voice for a second. Okay. Narcissism is an egotistical interest in or admiration of oneself. Narcissists tend to be excessively preoccupied with themselves and motivation by getting admiration from others and maintaining a grandiose self-image. There's that word again.
Don't even know if we're saying it correctly.
I have no clue. Because narcissists are so preoccupied with getting others to buy into their self-image, they may initially seem charming, but most narcissists have trouble developing real relationships on account of their difficulty with empathy and lack of interest in others.
Oh, so you're more that than any of the other ones.
Apparently so.
Okay, we've got Machiavellianism. Yes!
That word. Can you guys tell us how to pronounce that in the comments? And if we've pronounced anything wrong, please tell us. I don't want to look stupid. Just tell us how to pronounce it.
We've got a few new words in this test.
Yeah.
So that word is characterized by a
Comments, please. How pronounce?
Duplicitous, yes,
Yeah.
interpersonal style, a cynical disregard for morality, and a focus on self-interest and personal gain. People who score high on that word tend to be unemotional and take an instrumental view of others.
You had quite high on that one, didn't you?
I did have a bit high. They are therefore able to detach themselves from conventional morality and manipulate others. High michievalism. That word. Individuals can be very patient with their deceptions due to their calculating nature.
Ooh. Okay, alright.
Oh.
I just picked whatever is on under my desk. Okay, and finally, psychopathy is identified by the telltale sign of shallow emotional responses. The underdeveloped effects of psychopaths endows them with high stress tolerance, low empathy, and little guilt, and prompts them to seek out extremely stimulating activities (sex, violence, drugs, or financial risk), resulting in impulsivity and a disposition towards interpersonal conflict. Personality traits associated with psychopathy include a lack of empathy, remorse, antisocial behaviour, and volatility.
So I got almost double in that for the average person.
You did.
That's not too great. And you got a bit higher.
A bit higher than the average person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, double.
You were like 67%.
Okay, I was around triple the average person then.
No, yeah, because that's about 25%. Yeah, so pretty much.
Yeah, so pretty much triple.
Yeah, well done, Megan.
Well,
right.
So sorry this video we weren't able to complete more than one test. They were a lot longer than we thought they would be.
Yep, so in the next episode of this little mini-series, we will go on and do more.
I think we're going to do a moral foundations test, so this will be all about morality and our morals in ourselves. So, well, that concludes our podcast today.
Tell us your opinions on the subjects we've discussed today, and if you have any ideas for future questions, tell us in the comments.
Oh, go on.
Also, we're going to leave the link to this quiz in the description box below. Remember to do that.
I will try to remember to do that.
And so do the quiz and tell us your results in the comments so we can see how they compare to us and if we're weirdos or not.
And we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!